Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
Unsurprise.
Oh yeah.
There's a rumor that Captain Marvel might be gay. Is anybody surprised?
No.
I don't think anybody is surprised because, of course, she can't just have a good friend in Monica Rambeau.
No.
They're probably going to take it further than that.
No, because anymore, it's okay for girls and guys to be friends, but if there's two girls that are friends, they're obviously lesbians, and if there's two guys that are friends, they're obviously gay together. So
Obviously.
And if not, the shippers try to make it so.
I'm going to call up all my friends from high school and tell them, hey guys, we did it wrong.
Apparently.
We were supposed to be doing it. We couldn't just go hang out.
No, you better not call your friends from high school and tell that.
Yeah, that would be a problem, especially the
I
married
can tell
ones.
you one friend that watches the show isn't going to be too keen on the idea. I apologize. I'll say C for that because, But I think it's more about the fact that okay, if she's a lesbian, now we have another shield because it's not enough to be a woman and have a shield. If we make her lesbian, then even more so we can call people toxic man babies. Everybody's misogynist, istophobes, sexist.
That's right.
And phobic because we made her a lesbian for no reason now.
Yeah, it's like you don't hate Captain Marvel because Brie Larson's not a very good actress. You don't hate Captain Marvel because she's a thoroughly uninteresting character. You hate Captain Marvel because you hate gay people.
Even though we wouldn't do that after the fact.
After the fact, we retconned her. Is J.K. Rowling writing the next one?
No.
Is that how they're going to do it?
No, because she would say something else worse and then she'd be canceled again.
Anyway, before we get into it any further, couple things. One, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Over 175,000 subs. Thank you for the support. We do talk about pop culture, give our hot takes on pop culture. We report on rumors. It includes all pop culture. It includes comics, includes animation, includes video games, whatever we're interested in that day.
Yep.
And also a spoiler warning. I think we're going to talk a little bit about WandaVision. If you haven't seen the latest episode of WandaVision, tune out now, I guess, because I've got some theories.
Okay.
I got some theories about where this is going. And I hope
this is all rumor anyway.
This is all rumor.
This whole thing's rumor. So I will have to put a clarification for the people out there who don't understand what rumor means. Rumor means that's what's been talked about behind, it's a potential possible maybe. It doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form we're saying this is what's going to happen.
Now,
some people are too stupid to understand that.
I want to point out, this is coming from Giant Freaking Robot.
Yeah.
Who is reporting on a rumor, but they're reporting it as fact.
Yes, I noticed this.
Definitively saying Brie Larson's Captain Marvel will be
Which
gay.
is really interesting
Considering Giant Freaking Robot threw our website, Pirates and Princesses, under the wheels of the bus for reporting on a rumor.
But it was classified as rumor.
It was classified as rumor. So they threw our site under the bus, but they're reporting a rumor as fact.
But not just that. They said that our site belonged to WW Pro.
Which it does not.
And we have told them it doesn't, and they will not clarify this. So they will not correct their mistakes.
Yeah, so this is a trash fire website. I just want to clarify that. But the source is legitimate-ish. Daniel Rickman, he's got a pretty big following on Twitter. He's written for a number of blogs. He does seem to be the source. Now, this is interesting. We're doing another video today, also credited to Daniel Rickman. Mm-hmm. So if these rumors are wrong, blame Daniel Rickman, because that's where everybody's getting these rumors from. Mm-hmm. But we're going to talk about this and why I think it might be true.
I think it probably is true. For no other reason than that's what their idea is. We'll put as many check boxes up as we can, and then we can tell everybody that's because they're phobes in this, not because we have a shitty work.
Right. So yeah, they said it's not surprising. The news of Brie Larson having Captain Marvel be a gay character, this is not news. This is still a rumor. Until it's been confirmed by Marvel, it's still a rumor. It isn't surprising and has been hinted at for at least a little bit now. Did you see her haircut?
Is that what that's supposed to mean?
I guess so. Recently, there was a rumor Marvel was actively planning for an openly gay character coming into Phase 4, and there's some speculation it could be this move. Additionally,
I thought it was going to be Tessa Thompson's character.
I thought it was going to be Valkyrie too. Yeah, because she was gay. She was gay in the last.
Yeah, she already was. So
yeah. Additionally, Brie Larson was reported to have been actively campaigning for an all-female cast in the next movie. That wouldn't in and of itself signal the direction, but combined together, it begins to make sense.
She wants a harem so she can pick and choose whoever she wants.
And finally, unrelated to this character announcement, Brie Larson had recently caused some talking when she hinted at being gay on her YouTube channel. Hinted.
Yeah, because don't you know, if you hint or you say, possibly, maybe, that means you are, but then suddenly you're more marketable. It doesn't have to even be true.
Yeah. So that's the thing. And Brie Larson, there's been a lot of talk about her, pushing for diversity, but she herself was not diverse.
Oh yeah, people have been bringing that up, and now all of a sudden that possibly she may be a lesbian. Maybe.
Possibly, maybe.
Possibly,
maybe. But it's interesting that this is coming now, because this is where we kind of tie into WandaVision, because a lot of us old heads grew up in the 80s, 90s when the original Captain Marvel, female Captain Marvel, there was Captain Marvel, but the original female Captain Marvel was Monica Rambeau, who's been finally introduced in WandaVision. And Teyonah Parris, I think her name is, she's actually very good. I think she's very good as Monica. She's got a lot more personality than Brie Larson.
It doesn't take much.
I thought this was interesting. Here's where we get into spoiler territory. They had the debate about whether Captain Marvel or Scarlet Witch could have defeated Thanos. And did you get that dig?
Yes, I did.
In there, where they basically said, yeah, Scarlet Witch, they don't call her Scarlet Witch in the MCU yet, but Wanda almost had Thanos. And then somebody else is like, well, Captain Marvel could have done it. She could have done it too. And we've got Monica Rambeau throwing shade at Captain Marvel. Like, yeah, let's not talk about her. Let's not talk about her. Here's my theory.
Okay. So before you get into that, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
About, so there's this big push that you only can play characters that you're exactly like.
Yes.
And they might be making Captain Marvel a lesbian. So now Brie Larson's hinting that she possibly might be. Because, we don't want to get canceled, because then the people are going to be like, well, you only can hire a lesbian to play that character. Because, that's how acting works. I'm being, as I say, very sarcastically.
Hey, Neil Patrick Harris said it's okay. And I listen to anything Neil Patrick Harris says, because he seems trustworthy-ish.
He seems like rational and normal?
He seems like a normal person, right?
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so here's my tinfoil hat theory. I think you're right. I think they're going to be like, oh, wait, she's gay, you can't cancel her. She's gay, you can't cancel her.
Yeah, well, then that's why Brie Larson's hinting that she might be, because you only can play what you know who you are.
So Monica does not seem to think highly of Captain Marvel.
No, she didn't.
She didn't. And she was all fangirling over her. That's okay. Captain Marvel's going to have Ms. Marvel to fangirl all over her.
That's right.
So Monica doesn't seem to think too highly. And we know that her mother, Maria, died of cancer. You know what could have possibly happened?
I know where you're going. Go ahead, explain.
Radioactive tuna. I think they're going to ship Maria and Carol, Aunt, quote, finger quotes, Aunt Carol, they're going to be a couple. And we saw this before in Marvel Comics, where Spider-Man's, radioactive webbing.
I read that as a headline.
Spider-Man's radioactive webbing killed Mary Jane. I am postulating that Maria died because she was making out with Carol Danvers, and Monica hates her guts for that. Like, you knew you would give my mama cancer, and you didn't care because you were getting booty, Carol. You didn't give a shit, Carol.
And then they're saying that now that Carol is a lesbian, so that makes total sense.
I am telling you, that's where they're going to go with this. I don't know if they're really going to go with this, but this is a very Marvel move. Like, oh my God, the drama. Like, you were my Aunt Carol, and you knew that your powers would kill my mama, but you partook anyway, and now my mama's dead and I hate you.
This sounds like, this was more of the MCU bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's what they're going to do, because they can't just be friends.
No.
Not allowed to be friends.
You're not allowed to be friends with someone who's the same gender as you, because that means you just want to get in their pants.
That's right. That is how it works current year. If you see two same gendered persons in any space together, that clearly means they're having sex.
Obviously.
They can't be brother and brother. They can't be friends.
Oh, it doesn't matter if they're brother and brother or sister and sister. They're still having sex.
They're just having sex, because we got to ship everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, she died of cancer because she was partaking of the forbidden tuna.
Could you stop referring to it as tuna?
And what do you think I'm talking about? I'm talking about sushi.
No, you're not.
I'm talking about she made some sushi, and she got her powers on the sushi, and now Maria's dead.
I find the use of tuna in that way offensive. Anyway, continue.
Anyway.
What are you calling it, tuna? Hey, Geeky, I'm really wanting some tuna. And I'll hand you some chicken of the sea and say, here you go, have at it.
Have some chicken of the sea. Don't choke on it.
That's right. Disrespect it.
Deadliest
you
catch.
Get chicken of the sea.
It's
anyway.
the deadliest catch. Wicked tuna. It's wicked. Captain Marvel's wicked tuna killed Maria Rambeau, and now Monica Rambeau is very, very angry. And she's, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna go get her friend Rogue. Just friend, platonic.
Mm-hmm. No, that can't be. It cannot be.
Rogue's gonna come to the MCU, and we're gonna talk about how Rogue could come to the MCU and knock Carol Danvers on her ass for killing her mama. Because I would be pissed. I'd be like, you knew you were radioactive.
It is weird that her mom died of cancer, and you know, Monica seems to not like the mention of Carol. So
I'm telling you, they've done it before. They've done it before. This is what's going to happen. It's really disgusting, but they're totally going to do it. They're going to be like, I loved your mama, but she couldn't handle me. She couldn't handle all of this. My power killed your mama with cancer. Because Carol causes cancer.
Okay, can we move on?
She does. Captain Marvel causes cancer.
Oh my God.
That's my theory.
If that's what happens, then that's my takeaway. Oh my God. Carol Danvers causes cancer.
Carol Danvers causes cancer. She is cancer. Right. Captain Marvel's power is cancer. Anyway, so we know that they're bringing, maybe, possibly, more spoilers. They're bringing the X-Men characters over from the Fox universe into the MCU, which was pretty cool because of the two Quicksilvers, Evan Peters was infinitely better.
That's true.
Let's be honest. I'd rather, if you're going to have an MCU Quicksilver, I'd rather it be him.
No, I knew this was coming because I've seen it for a while listed, but I didn't do a story on it. Couldn't want to ruin it too much, even though I, was out there saying about Mephisto. But he showed up.
Yeah, so apparently he's going to, well, here's the other rumor. The other rumors are going to bring Magneto over too.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. You can talk about that. You were talking about that earlier.
All right, so again, this is a rumor that's coming from Bounding in the Comics. It is a rumor. So the word here is that they're going to do a reverse House of M. House of M, Wanda basically made all the mutants disappear, or most of them disappear. But now, because she's distorting reality, she could be opening up the multiverse, and they could actually be bringing the mutants over to the MCU via whatever she did. But they're also rumored to be bringing Magneto over. Magneto, of course, it's confusing. For the longest time, Magneto was the father of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Okay.
And then there was a spat between Disney and Fox, and apparently they retconned her origin, so she only thought Magneto was her dad. Magneto wasn't actually her dad. And then they kind of sidelined all the X-Men for the Inhumans, and it was a mess. Anyway, most comic book fans believe that Magneto is still the father of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. They did this in the X-Men movies, where they hinted that Magneto was Quicksilver's dad.
Like Maury Povich, and he can straighten it all out.
Yeah, well, they're talking one of the Magnetos, whether it's Ian McKellen or Fassbender, could be coming to the MCU. I like Fassbender.
I like Fassbender too, plus he's easier on the eyes.
Yeah, well, yeah. Ian McKellen's also like 90. Like, he's getting up there.
I'm sorry, get going.
Oh, I see. You like Assbender.
He's cute.
Assbender and Cavill. You're going to ship them.
That's right. They're friends. I was here sleeping.
You're going to watch it in slow-mo. Lock the door so I can't come in and see what you're doing is what you're going to do.
No, I'm not. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, there's a rumor this is how they're going to bring the X-Men over to the MCU. Now, if that's the case, then they just keep everybody as is, I guess, and they just kind of...
Well, I kind of like who they have cast already. I just didn't like the Phoenix movie.
Oh, God, it was so bad. Can you imagine the Phoenix movie, Dark Phoenix might have actually been decent if they could go all cosmic with it like they did with Infinity War. But they couldn't because they didn't have a lot of the characters that were involved. Right. So we got a very small, stripped down Dark Phoenix saga, which was balls. I would prefer that, I think, to having them recast everybody again. But,
if you took every other word of what you said, you got small, stripped down Dark Phoenix balls.
Yeah.
mentioning that. Anyway,
I hope they keep Evan Peters as Quicksilver. He's actually in his he's gonna be in his costume here at some point. They had a preview of it. People thought it was fake, but they have him in the classic Quicksilver, the white and blue outfit.
well, I think that's because it's supposed to be Halloween.
Yeah, and they're all dressed as
yes,
their comic.
Yes,
yeah,
that's supposed to be the Halloween. I think that is next week or the week after.
Yeah. So I don't know, guys. That's just my theory. Is that Carol's radioactive, and your theory, which I think is 100% correct, is this is Brie Larson trying to stay relevant and save her job because, frankly, Teyonah Parris is way better.
Right, but you need more check boxes so you can be now because don't you know it used to be that you could be critical of things and actually call things out if you thought it was shit. But no, now if you have a check boxes associated, they use those. They form a shield. That is what S.H.I.E.L.D. is. And they form that shield, and then if you say anything bad, it's because you're a bad person, not because their movie was crap. They're never at fault for their own work. It's always everybody else just doesn't understand because they're istophobes.
There we go.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Does anybody care about Captain Marvel?
I don't know. I'm just hoping she has a personality eventually.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.